Dolores says, have you tried turning it off and
Turning
turning
it
it
back
back
on
on
again.
again?
I think that's like that's been the fix since like the beginning of time for every appliance, hasn't it? Like
Pretty
that's always the
much.
question people
I
ask.
didn't know you could turn the symbol off or on. I thought it just
No,
floated
I
there
don't think you
forever.
can. I don't know. I'll I'll see what I can do next game. But we are in this game, game number 4 between Team Rival Gaming and Overdosed. And down here in the bottom right side of the map, once again, Frost playing for his respective clan Overdosed. Green or grubby colored Protoss, ChiefTMNT. These two having a little casual conversation in chat. And up here in the top left side, Frost playing for Team Rival Gaming. It's the pink Protoss player, Praiise. Alright.
Teacher, no, I'm a drug dealer.
He said in the chat he taught all day. How do you teach when you're a drug dealer? You teach people about prices of drugs or something?
Yeah, teach kids how to sell drugs.
Did you see Breaking Bad? He taught and he was a drug dealer.
Huh?
See, that's why. I never saw that. That's why. I never saw the show.
That's a good show. You need to watch it.
Everybody tells me the same thing. But I'm on StarCraft all day, man. I'm either in
That's how
school or I'm on StarCraft.
When you have time,
Yes.
watch Walter White bake some crack. I mean meth.
About to say, what wasn't it?
Yeah, excuse me, Breaking Bad fans. Blue meth.
Alright, well, both openings from both Protoss players here looking very, very similar and very standard at the same time. No double gas. Okay, never mind. As soon as I say that, second gas gets thrown down by Praiise. So, Praiise looking to be the more tech-focused Protoss player in this, while ChiefTMNT most likely going to be playing a little bit mineral-focused, a little bit more safe, perhaps with a few more extra gateways. And Praiise, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Stargate from him on this map. Big maps tend to be pretty decent for Stargate, as flying units don't get impeded by any type of terrain. They just kind of fly over it, and they cover ground very quickly, Phoenixes. And then they can go in the mineral line and pick whatever they want up, pick sentries up, pick immortals up in the fight for later on, if that's what ChiefTMNT decides to do. So Phoenix is not a terrible decision, but a second gateway going to be thrown out by Praiise, so I think I'm going to have that 3-stalker opening from him. And, yeah, everything's looking pretty standard, nothing out of the ordinary. Cybernetic score finishing for Praiise. Ooh, that probe almost getting surrounded there. And ChiefTMNT also has his warp gate started, but ChiefTMNT actually made a Zealot first. So he could easily make the Stalker and perhaps a second Stalker, even a Mothership Core, which will probably eventually show up. But Praiise making a Sentry first, leading me to believe I want to go for a really fast Nexus, because
Yes.
I'm making a Sentry. And there's no reason other than that to make a Sentry.
Or I'm gonna
Certainly
fake
not
you
this
out
map.
and go Mass Dark Templar,
Well, yeah, that works too, I suppose.
which is highly improbable.
Indeed. Indeed. No, Stalker, Zealot moving across the map for ChiefTMNT, a second and third Stalker queued up here, but Praiise already has that Sentry out, Mothership Core out, and Stalker on the way. Second Sentry on the way for Praiise. So he's really looking to expand, man. He's got 2 Sentries. I mean, I can agree with this early Sentry because you get the early Hallucination Scout, if that's what you're really going for, which isn't the
Yeah.
worst thing ever. But it slows you down a lot on your tech as well.
Yeah, it's very true. But it looks like he might be
Nexus
expanding.
TMNT doesn't even care. Force fields.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I
Force
think you
field
should have
goes-
trapped them in.
Yeah, I would have liked that decision a little bit better as well. But it happens when you do. Third Stalker up for ChiefTMNT. Only a single Stalker out for Praiise. Ooh, another Force field. Clutch.
Targeting the wrong unit.
Yep. Targeting the Zealot. Well, Zealot dies.
Run back, Stalker. Oh,
Ooh,
man,
loses
bad.
the Stalker. That is
No
not
more
good.
force fields.
Yeah, no more force fields, and the third Stalker about to rejoin these group of 3 Stalkers, but another Stalker popping out here. One Sentry is going to fall, but there's a second one popping out. This is
Scrap that
crazy. So
Stalker.
many Sentries.
And wow.
Wow, ChiefTMNT,
Wasted all those
man.
Stalkers. That's something you don't
Three
want to do
Stalkers.
at all.
Yeah, losing 3 Stalkers for 1 Sentry. Okay, sorry, 3 Stalkers for a Stalker and a Sentry. Still not worth it.
It's not worth it at all.
Any way you look at that trade, another Stalker going to be sacrificed here by ChiefTMNT. You need to fix your
Don't do
rally
it.
point, man.
Don't
What
do
are you
it.
doing?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
are you
this
doing
is-
with these
this is
stalkers?
bad. This is a bad opening. That's a 4th stalker.
Yeah, I
A
wonder what
fourth
Praiise is gonna
stalk-
do. Praiise has a fat mineral bank.
Yeah, he does got 400 minerals in the bank. Most likely going to be throw down
Yeah,
that
there we go.
Nexus. And
Yeah, there it
ChiefTMNT already
goes.
has his Nexus down, so he's ahead in that regard, which is kind of surprising. Ooh, 2 Zealots actually being warped in the main base of ChiefTMNT's. He has a pylon in there. I completely missed that. And these 2 Zealots getting into the mineral line now, doing a decent amount of damage. Probes being forced to fight. The Sentry only does, what, 6 damage? Not the best, but it will get cleaned up. Not before 6 workers were killed, however. And another Zealot being warped in by Praiise. So I think that harassment was definitely worth it. And these poor probes, man. Probe workers never get a break in this game. They're always
probes.
running away, mining, or, you know, building something. Never get a break.
Getting
Oh,
killed.
yeah, or you die. Good lord, so many probes. 8
That's-
probes killed by 3 Zealots.
That Zealot was worth its weight.
Yeah, 12,000 resources lost to 675, so units lost definitely favors Praiise in this situation. That Zealot finally dies. But look at
1200.
Praiise, look at this vast robotics bay.
Yeah.
Did I say 12,000?
Yeah.
12,000.
My bad. Sometimes my brain likes to tack on an extra 0 when I say it. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm used to saying
Second
12,000.
That'd be scary. If Protoss units were that expensive,
That's what they
I don't
should
think
be.
anybody.
Come on, David Kim. Pay attention.
Oh, God. You wouldn't be able to make a unit until like 10 minutes in the game.
Zealot 200 minerals.
Oh my god. Let's not do that. Let's not make Protoss completely and utterly unplayable. Although I know that's what a lot of people would like to see. I know it is, man. I know a lot of you guys out there hate Protoss. Just hate them with every fiber of your being. Why does this race exist, you say?
I just hate Blink.
Blink. I hate it so much. Good lord. Oh, first Colossus on the way for Praiise. Actually, it's double robo by Praiise. Is this deliberate? Because the only time I know you throw it on a second robotics bay, it looks like ChiefTMNT's going to do it as well. But the only time I remember being told when you throw down the second robotics facility is when you're taking your third base. Neither player's taking a third. Can you really afford double Colossus production off a 2 base?
Yeah, but you can't really,
You can't
you won't
afford
be able to build
anything
any.
else.
Yeah, you won't be able to afford any other gas units or any other upgrades unless you halt production for a second and rebuild that unit. You know.
Yeah, that's very strange. This is literally a 2 base all in from both players.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's a forge from Praiise. So I think he's gonna gear up to take a third base here fairly shortly with this forge. Because how are you gonna afford double Colossi and a forge?
Yeah, can't do that.
There's no way. You're gonna have to take a third, unfortunately. And Hallucinated Phoenix moving out for ChiefTMNT. Is he gonna see the army is the big question. Is he gonna see it? Yes.
He sees
the army.
the.
He sees the Colossi as well.
Okay.
Look at the immortal counts. It's 2-1 in favor of ChiefTMNT. So if those guys are able to shell away on this Colossi, it will die. But the Colossi does have extended thermal lance, and Chief does not have his extended thermal lance just now starting. So this is actually a big, big deal, as that one immortal can shell away on that Colossi.
And battle time.
Yep. Things are going to get real interesting real quick here. Oh man, this is tense. Second Colossus joining now by Praiise. Extended thermal lance not even halfway completed yet, and I honestly think Praiise has the clear advantage in this fight with that
It's
extended
looking like a
thermal
more
lance.
scary army from Praiise.
Yep. The second Colossus for Chief, but still no extended thermal lance. This is terrible. Oh no, this is horrible. He's probably what's going through ChiefTMNT's mind right now. And if any of you know where that's from, I applaud you greatly. I applaud you greatly.
I don't know where it's from. I
That's
get no
unfortunate.
applaud.
Ooh. Unfortunately not. But these Colossi, look, they can engage so much further than the Colossi of ChiefTMNT. Nice time warp going down by ChiefTMNT though. No time warp going down by Praiise at all, but I don't think it's going to matter as these Colossi
Yeah.
seem to be shelling away from so far away. It doesn't even matter. Like, ChiefTMNT's not going to be able to warp.
Run!
These two are trying to run, but they are under the duress of the time warp. And there's one immortal there as well. But I don't think it's going to be enough.
Barely hanging on to its life.
Yeah. Barely.
Extended Thermal Lance now finishing.
Yeah, but again, the extended Thermal Lance has already been done for Praiise. He's already done so much damage to his Colossi. He can
Colossi
just
are
target
hurt too.
down. Yep, 1 versus 2 Colossi. Always going to favor the 2 Colossi. The last Colossi of ChiefTMNT falls. More and more warpins continuing here by Praiise. Probes being pulled. Probes versus Colossi, not the greatest trades. 3 Zealots being warped in by ChiefTMNT, but I don't think it's going to be enough. These Colossi are the absolute heroes of this game.
Looks like that's going to be GG.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be GG. God, mouse. Ah.
Uh-oh. 2 backup
Colossi.
Colossi.
Backup Colossi, as Doggy said, coming out of that robo, attacking those enemy Colossi.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Colossus got stuck on the Zealots, and oh. Praiise gonna go for the natural. Is he gonna back off? Okay, no, never mind. Well, natural falls.
Yeah, Chief's still trying to stay in here.
Yeah, and I applaud him for trying to stay in it. Honestly, like, whenever players have such resilience like this, I definitely applaud them. But third base up for Praiise. The natural is dead by ChiefTMNT. ChiefTMNT's only on the single base, and things are not looking very good for him right now. Oh, Mouse, what are you doing? Why do you do this to me? Well, these Colossi, man, 3 versus 1. The one player with 3 Colossi almost always wins. More and more warpins coming in for Praiise. GG, well played. That was Chief. Praiise gonna take game number 4, gonna tie it up 2-2.
2-2.
Yep. That extended thermal lance issue, I think, was the biggest problem there.
T2P Moro says, Praise boss. Left my fucking F up.
What happened?
I was just reading the chat, Twitch chat.
Bows.
Bows.